Hello! So I've waited a little while since the last journal that I've done, just because the last three that we've done were all like music based, and I kind of wanted to like put all of my thoughts together for those. Um, because as the classes are going on, there's there's so much more like storytelling going on, and it's like we're having a natural arc within our own class, and it's really interesting to see, especially like with the music. I try not to think about it that much, but it really like I think music like sets an emotional tone for anybody. So like some music makes you happy and some music makes you sad. So I think that the music is really um, interesting in helping us as a group to like set an emotional tone. I think that we all kind of go in the same direction. If it makes us feel happy, then we're all kind of happy. If it like makes us feel sad, then we're all sad, or everything has like an angry undertone or like a scary undertone if the music is like angry or scary. Um, the first day was with music was not my favorite because I didn't really like the music. I thought there was some interesting like stories going on, but it just wasn't my favorite just because I couldn't really get into the music. So I just tried to ignore the music and like have stories and interactions happen without like necessarily paying attention to the music, which I did feel like there were there were things that happened, like relationships that were built, like Heidi and I, like our sister like bond, um, and there were some relationships that happened that I was happy with, but overall I was kind of like, well, I think the music kind of put me off a little bit, but then the next day when we did have like really good music, it was really powerful. Um, I loved the one that was almost like a pirate song or something. It was so like strong and powerful. And then my favorite of all of the music that we've had was that piano, little children's piano creepy thing. That was my favorite of all of them because I don't know, it was like really whimsical but really like scary at the same time. And I think that some interesting different stories came about that. That one was the one on like manipulation, I guess. So I think that everybody kind of subconsciously went to like manipulation. That was really interesting, considering that it was like child's music, kind of like the piano is like a children's piano that they would like play on as a little kid. And I think that sometimes there's a lot of manipulation between like adult and child. So that was interesting that we all kind of went there. And then I also really loved the other day when it was when we ended the one where we ended, and Orly and I and Perrine and Mad Dog were all in the back corner, and I had a feeling if it would have gone on, it would have turned really interesting. I was ready for a fight. I was ready to fight somebody, and I think that the music was close to changing too. So I think it would have been interesting to see like where everybody would have gone from that, but as we go on, there have been like a lot more like stories and a lot more like in-depth relationships and stuff. So I think it's going well. And I'm also really excited about our life and art exercise because actually somebody told me the other day, I told them that we were doing this life and art exercise and they were like, what? That's so cool. I wish we'd do that in our class. So good job, Scott Olson. But I think that we work well together as a group. Sometimes we all have like, we're all very talkative, and I think we all have like strong opinions. So it'll be interesting to see like the different relationships people have like come up with for their character and like their character's background and everything. I'm a little bit nervous about the possibility of doing French accent because I don't know if I can if I can do that, but we'll see. I think it'll be good. I think that we can pull it together. I think we're a very smart group. So that's my journal for today.